everyone, I'm coming on real quick because I want to show you something that I'm super excited about. So Teachers Pay Teachers has come out with a new feature that can create digital activities based on the regular PDF files that you already have. But this is a brand new feature, and there's a beta group of Teachers Pay Teachers sellers that have access to this, and it is a very small group. So you're not going to see a lot of this feature yet, but I really think it's coming, and I am so excited that I get to be the first one to show it to you, and so that you can see some awesome things that are going to be coming soon from your favorite TPT sellers. So I wanted to use a free activity so that anyone who's watching this can go through and practice with it. So I picked this one in the store for free, so you can look it up. It's 5 free spiral practice worksheets. So find this one, and then I'll show you how it works. So basically, I'm going to go into a different Teachers Pay Teachers where I haven't already got it. So you're going to find the resource, and then when you're done, you're going to click Download Now. Okay. So it downloads, but once I go back to the resource, you'll see that you can have the option to create a digital activity with the PDF file. So let me show you how to do that. So click on Create Digital Activity, and then it will pop up. You'll see the pages that are probably the ones that you're going to share with the student right here. But maybe those aren't the ones that you want to share with your students. Maybe you just want to share one of them. So what you can do is edit the pages. I clicked Edit Pages, and I'm going to go ahead and select them all because I'm going to delete the ones that I don't want to share. So let's say I want to share lesson 41. So I unselected that. The others are selected. I'm going to remove them and then click Done. Now you'll see that it is just that one page that you're going to share with your students. But maybe you want to include the answer key for them so that it becomes a self-checking activity. Well, if you go back into Edit Pages, when I first started, I only had those the 5 student pages, but there were more pages than that in the product. So if I click on Import Pages, it'll show me all of them that came in the PDF. So I'm going to go through until I find, here it is, the answer key for lesson 41. So I clicked it, and then I'm going to click Done. Okay, so now you'll see that it popped up here. So I'm going to click Done again. And both of those pages are available now and ready to share with your students. I love this feature because it has a lot of extra space on the side where you can type notes to your students. So if you wanted to do that, you could click on the text box and just create a text box here, and then type in any notes that you have. Maybe you just want them do the odd numbers. Okay, so there are other things that you can change as well. You can see that you can change the text size, the color of the text, and all of that. You can do the same things with any of the pages that you have. You can also do things like prepare the worksheet for the students. So maybe you want to add an answer box. You can click on the answer box tool and then just create a little box where you want the answer to be, and that's where the answer will be for the students. And once you've made one, you can just keep going, make the next one, make the next one, and so forth. So if you want to do that for your students, you can, but you definitely don't have to, because the students can always use a text box and create their own text box for their answers as well. And that will save you a lot of time. And you might find that some of the TPT sellers go ahead and do that for you and create these little answer boxes for you. So let's say you did all the things that you want to do to prepare it for the students, then you can preview it. If you do that, it's just going to show you exactly what the students will see. So the students will see this, but they'll also see some of the other annotation tools that are available. So they can make a text box. Notice they don't have an answer box because that's for the teacher, but they can make their own text box here, and they can type their answer here. And they would just click and the next place to make their next text box, and so forth. And they can change the text size and things as well. There's also a pen if they just want to write their answer. So they could write their answer using their mouse, or if it's a touchpad, that's even better. Notice it's kind of thick. They could change their lines and so forth. There is a delete button, so they can just click on anything that they did to delete it. And so there are some pretty handy features. I love the pen because sometimes with digital activities, there are things that students need to do that don't really work with the keyboard. For example, this one says show each equation as a strip diagram. So with this pen, even though it's kind of sloppy, you can still create and label a strip diagram of some kind. So it does have extra versatility. So let's say we're done, we've prepared it, the preview looked fine, and now what we're going to do is assign it. So once you click on the assign button, it'll give you a little bit of information, and we're going to use an access link through Google Classroom to assign this. So when you click access link, you'll see that you get an access code and things. You can make multiple access codes if you have multiple classes. So let's say you teach 4th grade math and you have your switch class in your homeroom. You can do this twice, and then you could share it with each of your classes individually in their own Google Classrooms. But when you're ready, all you do is click the Google Classroom icon right here, and it opens it up. It asks you what class you want to share it with. So I want to share it with my practice class. And then you're going to create an assignment and then click go. All right, so then you just title it whatever you want. You have the same features as other assignments, so you can change the points, you can make due dates, you can give instructions, or whatever you need to do, and then you click assign. So it will assign it. If you click view, you'll go into your classroom where you'll see the assignment. And from there, you can see your students that are in that class. You can see if they've done any of their work. You can open the folder. It works just like any other Google Classroom assignment that you might have. So it's super easy to use these digital activities. When you want to re-access it or start over, you can just go back to your resource in Teachers Pay Teachers and then start over again. Just click Create Digital Activity, and then it kind of starts back off. So this is great for differentiating. You can give some kids some problems, other kids other problems, and this is just one super amazing new feature that's coming out. So you can start looking for it today, but before long, you'll see lots and lots more sellers using this awesome feature to help you with your distance learning or your remote teaching or your blended learning or however you're using technology with your students. So thanks for taking the time to watch this and humoring me on my excitement of sharing this with you. I hope you can find some good ones, and you can start with this one right now. It's free. All right, have a good rest of your day.